had this like really tight inner circle before we started moving in together. And then once we moved in, they kind of just like dropped off. They don't really come by as much anymore. And I have asked him about it just because it has obviously been on my mind. Hey, why don't your friends come by? Like your family doesn't come by that much, etc. And I had to really grill it out of him, but he said that they make jokes about how I look and basically like my appearance, and I think it made him uncomfortable. And so that's drawn like a wedge between their relationship. And so some of the stuff that they said, I mean, they come from like his father and his friend he's had for like 13 years. And it's all about my weight. Like the first thing his dad said, and this is what stuck to me, was when I guess my partner showed him pictures of me, was like, oh, I didn't know you were into fat girls. And then and he's been like withholding that information. Like I literally had to pry it out of him. And I think he's just trying to like protect himself and protect me. But
can I reframe this for you?
Yeah.
I don't think that every idiotic thing that his dad says or every idiotic thing that his buddies say needs to just be on a pipeline right to you. I do like that he drew some pretty firm boundaries and said, I choose her. And if y'all are going to be disrespectful, then y'all are out.
Yeah.
And so I want you to reframe this. I get that, man, that changes everything for you. Let me say it this way. The perfect world that you wanted, which is he's going to keep his inner circle of friends. We're going to be one big happy friend family. And then I'm going to be really close to his parents. And it's going to be this beautiful picture. That picture's over. But I want you to see the other side of it, which is he chose you.
I feel like really bad though and like really guilty.
Why would you take that on? He hasn't put that on you. Those guys suck. They're not good men. They disparaged him in front of his face. They disparaged the woman that he is probably going to spend the rest of his life with. And he said, I'm out.
Do I have a reason to like question who he was when I wasn't in the picture, or should I just say this is like a sign of a good man?
You can say whatever you want. I know I'm a radically different guy than I was. I would hope he would change. And so maybe he was a knuckleheaded man and said, beauty is only in this category, only looks like this. And then he met somebody else. And he was like, oh my gosh, I was wrong. Beauty is way different than I had pegged it. Maybe.
I told him I wasn't like upset about, because I know he felt awkward to say it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm not upset. I'm not triggered like internally, right? Like I've worked so hard to get past these thoughts of feeling like, oh, I'm not worthy because of my size. And it's just like those comments brought me right back to where I started. And, you know, like I don't want to let him know that I'm like upset, but it's like they're ruminating in my head, you know?
Flip it around. You're frustrated at him for quote unquote keeping this from you.
A little bit, but
I know, but you're doing the same thing back to him. Don't do that.
Okay.
Because here's the deal. He can feel your tension. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to blame himself.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But what do I, like, I don't know if I, like, bring it up and say, hey, these actually do bother me. I'm still thinking about it, like, a couple weeks later. It's not going away. And
Yes. You sit down with him and say, hey, you know I love you. You know you're my guy, and I've been keeping a secret from you. And I'm going to tell you avoidance is going to melt this relationship from the inside out.